Hi everyone, welcome back to I'm Dad channel. So today the topic is about sequence function in Python. So you must be wondering what is the sequence functions? Manipulating sequence of data sometimes will be getting more complicated. So Python itself has readily certain tools of manipulating data sequence. So they are enumerator, zip, sorted, and reverse. So these are the four types of sequence functions available in Python. So the first one we are going to start with enumerator. So enumerator is always deals with iterators. So it keeps the count of iteration. Do not skip the video. Just see how I have defined L is equals to a list and use S is equals to enumerator. So the enumerator can be iterable. So enumerated object can be used directly for loops or to convert into list or a tuple using the list method. So it is syntax is enumerator open bracket the iterable and you're going to start it. So okay, starting off with enumerator. So enumerator we have in the example as L is defined to a list, that is Python sequence and functions listed the list, and then the string value S is equals to enumerator. So enumerator is the string. So we are going to print first the list using the enumerator method, whereas the list is going to be print starting with the index of 0, 1, 2, 3. It has been printed. When you come to the second one, we have passed S, the string, and we have asked the index value, the counter to be start by 2. So starting off with the letter E equals 2 and so on until the string ends. That we have defined a for loop which is going to print each element one by one in the list using the enumerator method. Next one is zip. Zip creates several tuples out of a collection of list, series, tuples, or other sequence passed to it. So, for example, we have defined two lists, that is batsman and rating. So, with the batsman, we have to zip with the rating, whereas we have four indexes in batsman and rating we have only three indexes defined, but when it's printing it is going to print only the combination of the when it's going to print only the combination which aligns across the collection to create the tuple of all the items. The next cell for zip, the function shows to combine the list into pairs. After that, the dictionary comprehension, the syntax itself shows it creates the dictionary by iterating over the pairs to produce by the zip assigning each batsman B to their rating R. So finally the output is mapped and the dictionary has been printed. The next also shows the possible combination of zip function with the enumerator to keep track of the index that is handled. So we have defined name and age, whereas it has been combined with the name and the age and it is listed. Next is the sorted function. So sorted function returns a sorted list of the specific iterable object in the ascending or the descending order. So the syntax is mostly we give the iterable and then we give the key. So that is by default it's null and reverse is equals to false. In the first example you can see that A is equals to 132. So we are printing the sorted of the A tuple, which is 1, 2, 3, it has been printed. Moving on to uh, second example, whereas the same A we have defined, but we put the reverse is equals to true. By default it is false, but we put it as true, whereas 3, 2, 1 has been printed alongside. Thereafter we have a set of alphabets defined, whereas A sorted will give the ascending order of all the alphabets aligned. One has the vowels, but in this case we have reversed is equals to true. Also we have given an index for each vowel letter, but it has been printed along with the reverse order of the index given. And next is we have defined the string value as Python, whereas it has given the alphabetical order of the letter string. Next is the reverse function. So the reverse function returns a reversed iterator object. So the syntax itself is going to be the reverse method and sequence object. So sequence object is the index object to be reversed. So this can be a tuple, list, or a string or range, anything. But we can't index objects such as a set or a dictionary. They are not considered for a sequenced object. So that is why that is a disadvantage of reverse. So we have defined A is equals to with the P capital and the letters for the reversed list, whereas it has print the exact reverse of the Python. It is not going to be like the sorting order of the alphabet or something like that. Moving on to the range. So between 5 to 9, the reverse order will be printed. So that is 8, 7, 6 and 5. So the reverse order of 1 to 5 also will be printed by 5, 3, 2 and 1. Then last not the least, but Python itself as a string will be given to the method reverse to reverse the entire string itself. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and follow for more videos. Thank you and have a great day.